Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to click on this video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo, and I am doing the wonderful sign of Scorpios today, okay? Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Or if you are just trying to master the Scorpio archetype, this information could be helpful for you too, okay? With that being said, keep in mind that energy is fluid, my loves, which means that you are not to get trapped in any of this shit. You want to learn the archetype, use it in how it applies to your situation, and then master it so you can move forward and gain the experience that you want to gain in this realm, okay? With that being said, if you were cross-watching, my love, and I say this is Scorpio's energy, but it feels more like your energy, feel free to swap the energy where it needs to be, okay? Now, we're going to thank our angels. We're going to thank our guides. We're going to thank our ancestors. We're going to thank our higher self. We're going to thank the divine feminine and masculine energy. We're going to thank all the wonderful energy that's in the atmosphere to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength to take action and courage with boldness when it is time, okay? When it is time. All right, Scorpios. It's going to be a mystical month is what I'm hearing for you guys. A mystical month. A month of unfoldment, a month of self-mastery, a month of self-confidence, okay? All right, okay. Already, we starting off this month with what? We starting off this month with, boom, healing, okay? Healing. That's week 1. Week 2, we got success popping up, 6 of fire, okay? 6 of fire is victory. This is recognition for maybe some work that you've done, work that you put in, okay? And if I can't say so, my Scorpios have been doing work. I mean, I know I have, okay? Not to get caught up in the archetype, but I know I personally have been putting in work, honey, okay? Ooh. Week 3, we got the Lover's card, y'all. Loving this already, okay? Week 4, what flew out was Rebel. We got the Emperor card popping up at week 4, all right? So let's get into this. We're going to break down what energy you're dealing with, where your energy is, and the advice that you would need to know for each week, okay? So right now here, you know, we have the King of Water, okay? Healing. And even if you look at this card, it says healing on it, but this represents emotional, I want to say, really, if you think about it, this will be emotional maturity, emotional balance, coming into a place where you're in control of your emotions, okay? Now, healing, coming to your emotions, all right? Let's take a look at your energy for the week 1 and what you would need to pay attention to and the energy that you're interacting with, okay? So you got the Moon card popping up as your week. This is all about communication, talking about your true feelings, dealing with the things that you know you need to deal with emotionally, facing your fears, right? Dealing with anything that makes you anxious this month. Subconscious work, shadow work, okay? Heavy work. A lot of communication going back and forth, if not with others, maybe with self, okay? Yep. We got the 9 of Cups, but this 9 of Cups is showing up in reverse, which lets me know that there could be a lot of emotions and a lot of healing that's being taken from where you felt like your wish was not fulfilled or some promises were made in the love area that was not manifested, okay? So we're talking about maybe some things that you were dissatisfied with when it comes to gaining the happiness that you wanted in a particular situation, or this could be a relationship, okay? Now, know that there is definitely some healing going on, okay? You need to be aware of that. There's going to be a lot of back and forth communication. This could be physical communication with another person or communication with self, okay? But you're going to be dealing with emotions and you got the Hierophant card popping up. The Hermit card popping up, and the Hermit card is popping up in reverse. Now, with this Hermit card popping up in reverse, there's a difference between isolation and hibernation. Okay, for some of you, this could be either you're feeling lonely or you're withdrawn because of either lack of communication or lack of communicating how you feel, or maybe even not taking the time to get quiet so you can actually feel, is what I'm getting, right? All right, what is Scorpio dealing with? What is Scorpio dealing with? What's the energy that they're interacting with? We got 4 cards here. You got the everything is fine card in reverse. So you're actually dealing with the Ten of Swords energy. With this energy being in reverse, it's kind of like you're ready to recover. Okay, there could be some text messages or some email exchange. There could be even you just, I kind of feel like sitting, maybe looking at videos. Ooh. I want to check, I want y'all to see something here. In this deck, right, the everything is fine card is the actual Ten of Swords card too, just so you know, and this popped out twice. One popped out, the everything is fine popped out in reverse, and the Ten of Swords popped up outright. So whatever communication you finna come in at the beginning of the month, like whatever I want to say, something might come in that may trigger some old feelings of loss that make you feel like you want to withdraw, okay? Or you may be dealing with someone that says everything is fine, but everything is really not fine, okay? You got the Six of Wands energy popping up here in reverse. So this person, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you could be dealing with someone that's definitely does not have a lot of confidence, or someone that's very in their ego. With the Page of Pentacles, however, in reverse, this person lacks, I want to say lacks the vision or the progress that's needed to sustain things. I don't know why I feel like you could be doing the healing and facing and dealing with shit, and because you got the Six of Swords, you're in this place where you're communicating that you're ready to move to smoother waters. And for some of you, this could even be a friend that you're communicating with. This could also be a lover or family member, but you're clearly communicating with someone where one person is growing and healing, and another person may not be so fine. They may not be so fine. And I kind of feel like if this has anything to do with a living situation or maybe even money, I don't know, but I'm also feeling like this could be someone that you've known for a really long time. The dynamics of something, a relationship could be changing for healing. Yeah, there's some type of passion that's ignited here within this first week, right? And I kind of feel like maybe somebody's gaining more of a solid foundation of where they're going, but you could be interacting or dealing with someone whose life or who is not on the same mindset or same focus as you. There's been some type of passion ignited, and it's kind of like this person may be like in your ear trying to pull you back to think a certain way, and that's just not where you are right now. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's like one part of him is reaching for something brighter, and then you got another part of him being pulled back into the past. So this could be someone that you spend time with, conversating with about maybe your dreams, about how you're feeling about things, or where you want things to go, how you want things to unfold, right? There's some shadow work going on here with you, Scorpio. It could be shadow work going on with this person, right? Somebody's here creating a solid foundation of healing. Somebody's creating a foundation of really like the way that you setting up your month to move and to grow and to blossom, right? You're setting your month up to do such beautiful things, if I'm going to be really honest with you, okay? Yeah, it's kind of like you've made some sacrifices, and this person knows that you've made some sacrifices. And I don't know why I feel like this person had watched you grown and evolved, okay? Yeah, this person has seen you made some sacrifices, especially when it comes to your spiritual walk or your spiritual union, even with self, or maybe even with a person, right? They seen you trying to get your life and your shit and your stuff together and in balance, okay? They've seen the loss and the heartache that you've had to go through, right? Even your perception on things have changed here, okay? Yep. All right. Yeah, you know, there's conflict and there's defeat, which is really solar plexus energy. And I kind of feel like my wonderful Scorpios, I don't know why I'm feeling like it. When you speak to this person, you want to pay attention to how you feel when you speak to this person. You want to pay attention to how your body feels when you speak to this person, or maybe how you feel before and after the call, or before and after your interaction with this person, okay? Because you need to be mindful of the energy vampires as you were walking through this month is what I'm feeling, okay? There's conflict and there's defeat here, but I don't feel like that's your energy, okay? I feel like the energy that you're interacting with is the one that's bringing, okay, yep. Let's see what they're saying here, okay. All right, so you got the Knight of Swords popping up in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse is someone, I want to say, that can be very scattered in their thinking, right? So this person may be coming in as if they want to break free from some stuff mentally, emotionally, right? They want to do that, right? Now, they got the Ten of Wands energy. They still operating maybe with not taking responsibility or taking on too much responsibility, right? But even if they doing that, though, the interesting thing about this person or the energy that they rocking with is like they have the passion and the drive, but sometimes it's just impulsive. There's things that's out of order that they may need to bring into balance, especially when it comes to their finances or their household. Okay. Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck for them. Okay. This could definitely be someone that, yeah. This is someone that could be very, very immature. That doesn't have the right direction or the focus or the drive, but you do. And you probably have been sharing your dreams with this person. And things may be accelerating fast for you too. All right. So you just want to be mindful of the person that says everything is fine and you are picking up in your own intuitive nature within the first week. Shit is really not fine. Okay. We're gonna watch and pay attention, my wonderful Scorpios, at the top of the month, who this person is, and you want to be mindful of this energy as you are moving throughout the month. All right. Now, you don't want to give too much energy and too much time to that person and to the energy that they're rocking with. Anybody that's coming through right now that with the woe is me, and they're not rightfully trying to make any adjustments with themselves, you don't really want to give too much energy to that person or to that situation or that thing, okay? All right, my wonderful Scorpios, you got the Six of Fire success popping up for week 2. The Six of Fire is Wands energy. So we're talking about the Six of Wands. This is public recognition. This is victory. This is you gaining confidence, okay? Yep, you got the Eight of Wands putting in that work, okay? Putting in that work, and now things have moved or are moving quickly. Things have accelerated, okay? You got the Princess of Swords energy popping up, which is also heart chakra work. A lot of energetic, magnetic, I want to say love-filled energy. This can also be very curious energy. Be mindful because this energy can also make you very restless, right? But this is bringing in some strength. So you feel very empowered and you have a lot of strength popping in by the second week. And that's your energy, okay? Let's take a look at the energy that you will be interacting with by the second week. You got the Four of Cups energy. Somebody's definitely in contemplation about some things, okay? Yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's in contemplation, maybe even reevaluating their role of some things, okay? Maybe even reevaluating stability in some, Six of Pentacles. I think somebody may be reevaluating maybe how unfair they may have been to you or the situation. Yep. They're definitely thinking about the traditional roles that you would play. I want to say, you've made some changes, and somebody by the second week is seeing the effects based on the changes that you've made. Okay. I don't necessarily know if this person is going to, yep, they got the Strength card in reverse. So they may not have the strength to come to you and say anything. They may even lack the self-discipline to make the changes, but they are fully aware that you brought something in with your energy. And now that you've made some changes, or now that you've healed, yeah, they're feeling the effects of that, okay? So now you're popping with your strength right here by the second week, right? You popping with your strength. And we're talking about emotional strengths within this relationship, because this orange card represents emotion, it represents change, and it represents relationships, right? So you have made some changes within some relationships, and their strength is down. Yeah, that has kind of like nipped things in the bud, okay? You nipped some things in the bud. You've made some changes, and they're now feeling the effect of that, okay? Just look at that. Yep, you got discontentment and boredom. Yeah, you no longer, yep, look at this. You're emotionally withdrawn from this situation. Whatever has been laced in any type of, I want to say, uneasy and any discontentment for you personally, like, you don't want to be in any energy that's making you feel negative, that's making you feel heavy. You don't even really want to deal with heavy conversations at this point, right? Yeah, so whatever's been happening that has not been uplifting to you emotionally, where you feel like there's some discontentment, you got fulfillment of wishes popping in here, just so you know. Whatever you felt like you may have been defeated from, or whatever conflict that you feel like you may have been experiencing, okay, things are now moving forward. You've made some sacrifices. Yep. You've had to walk through some things, okay. They're just saying by the second week you want to choose wisely. You want to make sure that you're operating on wisdom. Okay, that's going to be key. Use your intuition by the second week. That's going to be important. Okay, trust your intuition by the second week. Okay, yep, prosperity begins. They're saying by the second week, prosperity begins. You're going to have to trust your intuition. Choose your battles wisely. Do not give anyone your emotional energy that is not worthy of it. Why are you arguing with somebody that you know is not going to change? Why are you arguing with somebody that you know is not going to have your viewpoint, or that you know is not going to have your back? Why? Why? Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay? That's week 2. All right. Week 3, you got the Lover's card. We talking about Gemini energy here, my lovelies. Okay? So you rocking with full-fledged Gemini's energy here. So you could be dealing with Gemini, some of you, okay? If not, you could be dealing with the archetype of Gemini, which is asking you to be a little bit more flexible, maybe compromise a little bit more, or maybe compromise a little bit less, you know. You will have to use your discernment as you are walking into this third week to know really whether or not you need to stand as strong as an oak tree and don't be so flexible, or as flexible as a bamboo and compromise a little bit, okay? Now, and you always going to have to do that in love anyway, but that don't mean that you compromise self. This is not compromising self. Okay. Don't compromise self. If you compromise self, you will get stuck. This ain't the season for you not to know who you are. This ain't the season for you to allow anyone to control you like an emotional puppet, honey. This is not the season for that. Okay. Okay. So you got the Hanged Woman popping up. You know clearly that there may be some decisions that you need to make. You need to let go of some stuff. You need to change, okay? You got the Nine of Wands popping up in reverse here. Wands energy, just so you know, is fire energy. That's intuitive energy. That's passionate energy. That can also be energy filled with lust or impulsive movement, okay? Because we have this orange border around here that lets me know that this is about emotions and relationships and the change that may need to happen within these relationships. Now, Nine of Wands energy in reverse is somebody, or you, could be a little bit defensive, a little bit paranoid, okay? When it comes to love, or maybe union, or partnerships or relationships, okay? There's going to be some decisions that needs to be made, because we also have the King of Wands energy popping up here, but it's popping up in reverse. You could be operating with high expectations of a relationship within the third week, okay? Because you started off the week really, really well. So you could be operating with, I want to say, this very impulsive energy, this ruthless energy, and maybe having high expectations. And I kind of feel like you just asking for what you get, right? Be mindful, however, right? Not to get too caught up where you're not paying attention to your intuition, because this, like I said, this is going to be a powerful, powerful month of healing and changes for you. But you don't want to get too caught up where you're missing things, okay? Energy that you might be dealing with is the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands energy in reverse is you're dealing with someone that does not even have a fucking clue, or maybe don't even know about the future at this point. There's no fucking planning, you know. You got the Four of Swords energy. However, this person could be going through some things. Yeah, they could be going through some things. And when you know, and they feel burnt out. And when somebody feel burnt out and you're having a blissful experience, or you're growing and shit, and they not doing the work, this can cause some, you know, yep, they got the Six of Swords, means that they know that they have to go through some stuff. They know that they need to get their shit together, and they're in contemplation talking about it then. So this could also mean that this person just don't have a plan right now. You could be dealing with someone by the third week of situation right now where you don't have all the answers right now. You know things might get better, you know, but you just don't have all of the answers right now. Yep, and just so you know, they got the Lover's energy in reverse, so which means things are not in alignment for them when it comes to you. And you feel this energy, and I kind of feel like this is why the Nine of Wands is in reverse and why the King of Wands is in reverse, because this is letting you know, right, that you're a little bit hesitant and a little bit defensive because of what you're picking up here with this person. So this is why you still going to need to trust your intuition, especially going into the third week. Okay? What's the wisdom here? What's the advice? What's the advice? Yeah, like I said, know when to be as strong as an oak tree and as flexible as a bamboo. The Southwest chakra is popping up. Once again, that's that emotions, that's that relationship and the change that needs to happen. Yep. Pay attention to your destiny. All of this is shadow work, inner work. You can't get no answers from nobody but self. But know as you move forward, victory and success is going to be yours. Once you trust your intuition, you will be golden. Didn't I just say this was shadow work? A lot of quiet time. A lot of quiet time. Yep, look at this. Choose wisely. A lot of quiet time by the third week, because you're going to want to learn. If you don't know by now, you're going to need to learn, honey, because it's going to be necessary by the third week to know exactly what your inner voice and your inner spirit feels like, okay? This is a nice place to plug my class for trusting your intuition and communicating with the spiritual realm. You can find that information in the description box below. However, if you do not, you know, want to take my class, which I think you should, what you really need to do is to be able to know what that part of you that tells you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, how that sounds. Okay? That's important. All right? And you can do that with stillness and silence, honey. There's a lot that's spoken in silence. Okay? All right. By the fourth week, my love, you got Rebel. This is the Emperor card. This is strong, solid foundations coming in. Okay? Strong, solid foundations. All right, let me get my wonderful Scorpios energy. You got the Five of Wands energy popping up here. You're going to have to communicate, honey. That could be some type of conflict energy. You know, you could, and let me not just say conflict. You could just be dealing with people whose their perception and your perception, or their view of a thing and your view of a thing does not match. Okay? So that could just be a full-fledged pick and choose battles in your war and shit. You got the Four of Cups energy in reverse. With this Four of Cups energy in reverse, my one thing I want to say is don't feel like you've missed an opportunity. Operate in love. Don't feel like you've missed an opportunity. Now, for some of you, you've been working on this for a while. Look at this, King of Coins. security, control. Once again, trust in your intuition, because this is linked to your intuitive nature. This purple in this deck represents your crown chakra. Be mindful, my loves. Okay? Just be mindful. You have all the power that you need within. Okay? Alrighty. Give me the energy that Scorpios may be interacting with in this third week. What are they interacting with? Alright, so they're saying you may be dealing with whatever conflict that you may need to communicate some things, but don't feel like you've missed an opportunity, right? Okay. You got the hang one popping up. This person may need to let go of some stuff or may need to deal with some stuff, right? Yep. And that letting go or not letting go may cause a tower moment or some changes. Yet this person is still trapped. Okay. You're dealing with somebody by the third week that may be trying to self-project their shit on you because they are still trapped. Okay, so you may have to rebel. Okay. And you may have someone coming in with a solid foundation. You may have to create a solid foundation for self. Right? Okay. Emotional withdrawal. I kind of feel like you are done giving your energy and your time to things that no longer serve you. I kind of feel like also this energy have created a lot of emotional loss. There's been a lot of up and down with this person in this situation. Okay? Yep, Sacral chakra is back again. Emotions, relationship, and the change that needs to happen within these relationships. Once again, that's that shadow work. Number 2, balance. Okay? Duality. Okay? You don't really fight anybody but yourself. Okay? Understand that? When you stop fighting yourself and you start loving yourself, then you're able to stop fighting others and loving others. Okay? Third eye chakra perception may need to be changed by this 4th week. Okay? Once you've been dealing with those things, your perception, yep, look at this, coming into spiritual union with either self or with just the situation. Okay? Bottom of the deck is that they're saying to use wisdom, though. Okay? You don't allow anybody else. Yep, throat chakra. You're going to have to communicate some shit. Okay? And use wisdom when you do that. Sometimes the less said, the better. Sometimes the less said, the better. Okay? All right, my lovelies. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time now going into too much fuckery or giving y'all too much information about what other people is doing, because not the times that we're in, you need to pay attention to what you're doing. These messages that are coming in, they're coming in clearly and directly for you. All right. If they want you to know more about the situation or the person, I'll let you know. We will be going more in depth, maybe with the who, the what, and the why, maybe in the extensions on the subscription when the subscription starts. But for now, the only thing that you need to know, my lovelies, is you're going to have to get up with you. You're going to have to check you. You're going to have to honor you. You're going to have to love you. Okay? You're going to have a really, really powerful month of growth, of expansion, self-love, self-maturity. Okay? It's a beautiful week. This is not the time to let anyone get up in your head. This is not the time to let anyone get up in your head. Okay? All right, my love. Say. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? All right, I think that's what I'm going to name y'all videos. Okay, peace, love, and light to y'all. Make sure you set the notification button so when we go do the lives, you guys can join it for spiritual conversations and relationship chronicles. Not to mention, okay, daily vibrations. They are posted every day at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. However, please keep in mind, out of darkness comes light. So you can't get enlightenment without first walking through the darkness. Okay. There is no guru outside of you. You are your own guru. You are your own guru. Okay, remember that. Okay, love you guys much. Do something kind for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see y'all in your next monthly as well as the daily vibrations and the lives. Bye, my loves.